Nah guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave Warriors fans, buckle up because this could be one of the most unexpected trade twists we've seen in a while. After months of speculation surrounding the future of Jonathan Kuminga, a fresh wave of rumors is breaking through the NBA airwaves. And this time, there's a new name in the mix that has fans and analysts doing a double take. The Golden State Warriors are reportedly targeting Bulls guard Coby White in what could be a shocking trade involving Kuminga. And if true, this could be the start of a completely different strategy in the Bay. Let's break it all down because this isn't just a minor shuffle. This could signal a massive philosophical pivot by the Warriors front office. First, let's start with the source of all this buzz. According to multiple league insiders and NBA executives close to both teams, preliminary trade talks have begun between the Golden State Warriors and the Chicago Bulls. The core of the discussions, a swap that would send Jonathan Kuminga to the Bulls in exchange for Coby White, possibly with other pieces included to make salaries match or to sweeten the deal. And just like that, the NBA world is once again on fire with speculation. Now, on paper, this might sound confusing at first glance. Kuminga is a 6'8" athletic freak with massive upside. He's just 21 years old and coming off his best season yet. He showed flashes of real star potential, averaging over 16 points per game, improving his efficiency and becoming a fan favorite at Chase Center. But this is where the Warriors' situation gets complicated. Despite Kuminga's individual growth, there have been persistent questions about his long-term fit in the Warriors system. Steve Kerr hasn't always fully trusted him in big moments. His role has fluctuated, and with the team under pressure to win now, patience may no longer be a luxury. Enter Coby White. The 65 guard had a breakout year with the Bulls, emerging as one of the most improved players in the league. White averaged over 19 points and 5 assists per game, shot nearly 38% from three, and showed newfound maturity as a floor general. He's fast, decisive, and most importantly, he fits the modern NBA mold of a combo guard who can play on or off the ball. For a Warriors team that has been desperately searching for consistent guard play next to Steve Curry, especially as Chris Paul's future remains uncertain, Coby White checks a lot of boxes. Let's be honest, Golden State's biggest need isn't more or potential. It's proven contributors who can ease the burden on Steve, who just turned 37. They need scoring punch. They need youth that's ready now. They need someone who can push the pace, break down defenses, and keep the offense flowing when Steve sits. And while Kuminga is talented, he's still learning how to impact games consistently without the ball. In a system built around spacing, movement, and quick decisions, Coby White may actually be the more natural fit. There's also something else to consider. Timeline: their Warriors aren't rebuilding. They're trying to contend, and that means making tough decisions, even if it means parting ways with a promising young player. Trading Kuminga wouldn't be about giving up on him. It would be about aligning the roster around Curry's final championship window. Every move the front office makes right now has to serve that goal. And if they believe that White is better suited to thrive immediately alongside Curry, Clay, and Draymond, this might just be the trigger they're willing to pull. On the Bulls' side, this would be an intriguing pivot as well. They're stuck in a strange middle ground. Too good to tank, not good enough to contend. Bringing in Kuminga would give them a young cornerstone with star upside to build around. His athleticism would electrify the United Center. His game could flourish in a bigger role. And maybe, just maybe, a change of scenery unlocks the next level we've all been waiting to see. Chicago has made it clear that they're open to reshaping their roster. And if Coby White is the piece they're willing to move, getting a player like Kuminga in return is a big swing that could pay off. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. As of now, These are just rumors. Talks are in the early stages. No deal is imminent. Both sides are feeling each other out. But the fact that KUMINGA's name continues to come up in trade conversations tells us something important. He is very much on the table. Their warriors are exploring their options. And this isn't just about Butler, Durant, or some splashy superstar. It's about finding the right basketball fit. Coby White might not have the same name recognition as some of the league's biggest stars, but in terms of what the Warriors need, he's very close to the prototype. This potential move also highlights a growing reality within the Warriors organization. The front office is under pressure. Mike Dunn Jr. is facing the challenge of transitioning from Bob Myers while trying to preserve a winning culture. The fan base is getting anxious. Steve Curry is still elite, but the supporting cast hasn't delivered in the postseason. And with Klay Thompson's future in limbo and Draymond's leadership being tested year after year, their Warriors are walking a tightrope between loyalty and logic. So, what would the fan base think about a move like this? Well, reactions are already divided. Some fans see KUMINGA as the future untouchable, too talented to give up, and on the verge of a true breakout. Others argue that Coby White fills an urgent need right now, and that the Warriors can't afford to wait. It's a classic win now versus wait and develop debate, and the front office has to make the call with full awareness that there's no going back. And it's not like KUMINGA hasn't drawn other interest. Their Warriors have reportedly received calls from several teams inquiring about his availability, including the Raptors, Magic, and Spurs. That suggests one thing very clearly. His value around the league is high. He's not being tossed around. If the Warriors trade him, it will be because they truly believe it makes the team better today, not just tomorrow. Coby White, meanwhile, is only 24 years old. He's still improving. He's not just a short-term rental. He could be part of the next generation in Golden State, an explosive guard who helps bridge the gap between eras. That's a huge part of why this trade makes so much sense on both sides. It's not just about today. It's about setting up the next chapter even as you try to write the final one of the dynasty. Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. We want to hear from you. Are you in favor of this rumored trade? Or do you want to see KUMINGA stay and grow in the Bay? Is White the real deal or just a flash in the pan? This is Golden State Hub, your home for every Warriors rumor, trade shocker, and behind-the-scenes breakdown. Hit that like button if you're locked in. Smash subscribe if you bleed blue and gold. And don't forget to turn on notifications because in this league and especially with this team, the next bombshell is always just one rumor away. Stay tuned. Stay ready because the story of this off-season is still being written and the Warriors might just be holding the pen.